What's up, folks? That Buckeye back with you. Little bit of screenshots here from Madden NFL 25 on the PlayStation 4. But that is in the background. What we want to talk about here is lately we've been hearing a little bit of rumors, and I want to address those and just discuss a little bit about them as much as we can here in a limited amount of time. So as you may have heard from my good friend Sim Football Critic, as well as Azure Effect, Commissioner Azure, some of you know him as, there is a rumor that at E3 this year, 2K will throw its hat back into the NFL market. Now, some of you may be very happy about that. Some of you are ho-hum. But really, that's a good thing. It's nothing but a rumor at this point, though. So let's not get our panties in a bunch and whatnot about it just yet. I know it's going to cause quite an uproar, as I said earlier, but 2K being back in the game could mean a lot of different things, and we will go over those here in the next few minutes. Now, first things first, what we are used to seeing over the last maybe 10 years or so is that the NFL holds an exclusive license. You hear a lot about this licensing stuff, yada, yada, yada. But what it is basically the NFL and EA came to a deal where EA gets the exclusive license. They're the only company that can make an NFL licensed game. Now, year after year or every couple years, this license comes up, and either the NFL or EA goes in and wants it renewed. I think it's been back and forth a little bit. I think there's been times where the NFL's wanted it to be renewed, and there may have been a time or two that EA wanted it renewed. But that's just speculation. There's nothing behind that. So what happens now? The license was up this past season. So now we have a situation where a lot of people were expecting to hear this giant announcement of no longer an exclusive deal. I think it's kind of been no secret that in recent years, EA didn't seem to want to renew the exclusive deal. Because let's be honest, that exclusive deal, as just compared to a regular deal, costs a lot more money. And a lot more money means a lot less money that you are making on the title for which you're putting that license towards. So that's a lot more money that can actually go into gameplay, development, bells and whistles, cover votes, whatever you want to call it. So what we have is this supposedly expired, and then there was an announcement that EA had retained the license. And that was about it. They really haven't said anything other than that. So there's been no exclusivity talk in with that, other than it just hasn't been announced, but the deal is no longer exclusive. Now, I don't have any inside information on that. I personally could care less one way or the other. Actually, I can because I'd prefer that EA not have the exclusive license. I'd prefer it be opened up for one reason and one reason only: saving money, and you're able to put that much more money towards the product you're working on. Now, a lot of people say competition's good. That's good. That's all fine and dandy. I mean, that's just talk. There's no proof behind that ever, pretty much. I mean, I'm not slapping anybody around by saying that, but that's just my thoughts on it. I was around for the whole 2K versus Madden thing. Previous to that, I was around for the whole 989 Sports and NFL Game Day versus Madden, which, by the way, I used to play the hell out of NFL Game Day. But I think as long as games offer something different, it's always a great thing. And that's where I want to get to point two, is that it is a good thing if 2K gets back in the market because it offers users different options. Now, it's been no secret that Madden has not taken the strides that all of us have wanted it to. It still takes strides every year. It's just not to the point where most of us think it should be. Now, whether you agree with that or you don't, that's all just personal opinion. It's same with me. That's my personal opinion. I think a lot of the blame falls on the different outlets for feedback where Madden gets all their the Madden team gets all their feedback. For instance, this year, the number one complaint that's been heard is that the game doesn't look pretty enough. The graphics are not pretty enough. Sorry, folks, but I put this game in my tray to play. I'm not worried about how the stuff looks. Let's get everything on field right first, and then we'll worry about the looks. But we've had fans screaming over hand tiles not being correct. They want high def 3D grass, and the funny thing is like every time we get one of these things in there that people beg for, and legitimately, I've seen people beg for those things, so don't try and cop your way out of it now. But every time we see those things, something else comes up. Well, why didn't you do this instead? So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't, double-edged sword. So with 2K in there, that will give us another game that can focus on other things. Like 2K is heavily known for their customization options in their games. That is a very good thing. I love to see that. But as far as the gameplay goes, it's a little in the middle. And the game modes, like the sports games for 2K, don't necessarily, well, let's just be blunt, they don't work most of the time. A lot of people have issues with that. But if you're an offline type of guy, man, 2K is the way to go. If you're an online guy, EA is the way to go. But see, there it again lies the point of this, is that you have the option. All right, so to button this up, put a little bow tie on it, slide it under the Christmas tree, and get it ready to go. We still have a couple weeks until E3. Until then, you know, there's going to be a lot of speculation. So, gentlemen, just hold on to the troll stuff because we know it's coming. Just wait a second. Let's wait. Let's get all the facts first. Let's find out if this is actually going to come to fruition, and then we'll see what's going on with it. Until then, you know, hopefully we get some solid news before then, but like I said, I doubt we don't hear anything until E3. Well, thanks for stopping by, folks. We will see you next time. Make sure you click that like button when you're done with that. Hit the subscribe button and share it out to your friends. Leave comments below. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the license? Do you think this is going to happen at E3? Let me know. We'll see you later. Peace.